During the shelter in place, I'm sure we've all gotten really bored of playing the same games to occupy our time, whether it's a video game, a board game, or a computer game, or just a game on a cell phone. But a few new games have come since shelter in place has happened, specifically Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Nintendo Switch. This is Animal Crossing, the Nintendo Switch version. This is the Nintendo Switch. And I have been playing this game since it came out on March 20th, and I have learned how fun the game actually is. This game came out to be played on the Nintendo Switch, which is a very popular game console that I'm sure a few of you have. And luckily, this game can be bought straight from the Switch, so it's easily accessed from home. This game has become popular all over the world and has become a fun game to play right now to keep our minds off the world outside. And it's become specifically a fun activity to do during shelter in place, and I'm sure a lot of people will love it once they start playing. And I'm going to persuade you on why Animal Crossing is a new fun game that you should play and download. Without video games, we would be stuck watching TV shows over and over again, and while not all of us are extreme gamers, I'm sure we can all find some sort of game we can enjoy, whether it's a digital or board game. Without video games, we would not have family game nights, another way to pass time, or just some way to have fun. One particular game we could all use in our life is the Animal Crossing game, and it's played on the Nintendo Switch, and it came out in March, and people have been going crazy over it since it dropped. In the game, you are a new resident on your own island run by Tom Nook, the manager-type character, and his nephews Timmy and Tommy, who buy the materials and creations that you make on the island. On the island, you can fish, make new objects, and upgrade your tent to a house, buy clothes, and become friends with animals on the island. This game is a kids-friendly game, but can be played by all ages. And I know that right now is a hard time where we're stuck at home bored and not allowed to go outside much, but this game can be a fun time to pass time with your friends and family from a distance. With Animal Crossing, you're able to purchase the online feature and able to do this. With the online feature, you can play on your friends' islands from the comfort of your own bedroom, or if one of your siblings has the game, you can play with local play if they live with you. Finding new games like Animal Crossing is a good way to occupy time and can take all of our minds off the scary things happening in the world right now with COVID-19. And while staying at home, we can get bored doing the same activities over and over again, like watching TV, staring at our phones, sleeping, doing homework, and starting new hobbies or games can keep us entertained in this rough time and can keep us calm and collected in this rough patch in the world. Animal Crossing specifically is a calm and easy game to take your mind off the harsh world outside. The game is easy and will ease your mind and anxiety. Some people have even said that this game specifically has helped take their mind off the crisis happening right now. Lauren Strant, for example, who works at Wired, an American magazine company, has shared her experience with the game. She wrote an article about her experience with Animal Crossing and said that Animal Crossing has always been therapeutic. It's not like other games. There are no battles and hard and fast rules, no time limits, and no big bosses to defeat. Since this game is a good way to have fun and calm down during shelter in place, I think we should all try and play it. The game is easy to follow and helps you with step-by-step instructions, and the internet is filled with people sharing their gaming experience on how to play through Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, you name it. And narrative games like Animal Crossing have also been studied at Northeastern University in San Francisco by Professor Amy Liu and have been found that narrative games can improve cognitive health. In the study, Amy studied two different groups of students playing the same game. One group watched the narrative storyline backstory and the other group didn't. The results of the group that watched the backstory were that Liu found that the study participants who listened to the narrative took 23% more walking steps while playing than did the other group who ignored the backstory. The group that listened to the backstory also scored significantly better in a test of working memory administered after they played the game. This study relates to why Animal Crossing New Horizons is such a fun game, and it can teach you life lessons and benefit you. In Animal Crossing, you have to update the tent you live in to a house and can add multiple rooms. And to do this, you have to pay off a mortgage loan. And to make the money to do so, you have to complete tasks like fishing, chopping wood, or catching bugs. This can teach all age groups that when you work hard for something, you can get it, and teaches us about paying off a mortgage loan in a basic way. If you do not try and at least play this game, you will miss out on a fun game that teaches you not only how rewarding hard working can be, but also how fun the game is, where you can create your own character and complete tasks on your own island with the help of cute animal friends that help you throughout the game. A gaming online company even wrote an article about all the life lessons you can learn from Animal Crossing. The article is written by an editor named Chris Souza. In the article, he mentioned different life lessons associated with different aspects of the game. The first thing he mentioned was that you're not going to like everyone that you come in contact with. In the game, you choose which animals you want to live on your island with, and some of them you may not like. But in the game, you have to deal with your issues with the animal by talking to Isabel, who works in Resident Services in the game, where she can help you deal with your issues with that character. Another life lesson that he mentioned is debt management. Like I said previously, in the game you have to upgrade your tent to a house and keep adding new rooms. You do this by telling Tom Nook and Resident Services that you would like to start a mortgage loan that you pay off throughout the game. The last life lesson I'm going to talk about is personal style. Everyone throughout their lives finds their own personal style through trial and error, and in Animal Crossing you're able to purchase clothes and furniture from different stores like the Able Sisters and Nook Cranny. These features allow everyone to discover themselves and their own personal style. But you cannot learn all these life lessons without actually getting a Nintendo Switch and buying Animal Crossing New Horizons. Overall, playing Animal Crossing will be your solution to your boredom during shelter-in-place, and you will no longer have nothing to do because you will have a new fun game that you can play every day. This game will be your solution to your boredom because this game is always evolving and always changing. With the set narrative in the game, you will never run out of fun things to do in the game. For example, there are always new fishes popping up when you fish, new clothes, new seasonal events like Nature Day, which ends today, and Bunny Day, which happened on Easter. And Animal Crossing adapts to the season, so there are always new creatures to catch on the island every month. Now that you have learned about Animal Crossing and why the game and other games in general can be a good thing to start right now, let's talk about your plan of action to get started. The first one to do is buy a Nintendo Switch. This is the Nintendo Switch Lite. There's also the Nintendo Switch, the regular one, which is the bigger one, which you can play on your TV, which is $2.99, and this one's $1.99. Next, after you get a Switch, buy Animal Crossing. The game is a little pricey, it's $60, but it's worth it once you start playing. Once you have the game, the next step is to set up your character, name your island, and see which animal friends will be on your island. Last step is to have fun and play. There are many YouTube videos on tips and tricks on how to navigate through the game. And even though it's hard to find a Switch right now with the high demand, there are also different versions of Animal Crossing. There is Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, which is an app on the Android. And once you play a game, you will no longer be bored of yourself, and you'll have a fun game to play with your family and friends.